Yes, it's a good idea.
So I'd like to introduce Mohammed. The Mount Watusa Community College Art Club is honored to have Mohammed Abou El Naga presenting his work, streaming from Cairo, Egypt. And we want to thank Mohammed for his generosity in agreeing to do this.
Thank you very much for all.
In this current isolation, it offers us the opportunity with the world in ways we didn't think of before. I met Mohammed in an artist residency in Romania, and then he invited me to a residency at his papermaking center in Old Cairo, and he invited artists from all over the world to create book sculptures incorporating handmade paper. And then he invited me again to exhibit in Qatar, where he was curator of the Qatar Visual Arts Center. Mohammed Abou El Naga is a multidisciplinary visual artist, art professor, curator, and developer. He was born in Egypt, and he graduated from Alexandria University with a PhD in the philosophy of art. Currently, he's teaching painting at Cairo University. He's had solo exhibitions all over the world, such as Istanbul, Rome, Sicily, Dakar, Denmark, Mexico, Qatar, London, Austria, and Japan. He represented Egypt in the 2002 Venice Biennial. He created the 2002 Artists Book Biennial in Alexandria, and in 2009, he was appointed by the Egyptian Ministry of Culture to be the curator of the 25th Alexandria Biennial of Mediterranean countries. So as you can see, he's been very prolific. And one important thing, he founded the El Nafeza Contemporary Art and Development Center, reviving traditional craft of papermaking. And he provides skills and work to unemployed women and disabled people, and recycling agricultural waste and creating new markets for paper products and art. So we are very honored to have Mohammed. I'm going to turn it over to Mohammed, and I am going to share my screen with you as soon as I can figure this out.
Okay. Yes.
And I will show some images, and Mohammed will talk about them. Okay. I think this is up now.
This is the 2002 Venice Biennale with great engineering, architectures, Egyptian. This Biennale for architect, 2002. I am with Ali Gabr. He's a Dr. Ali Gabr. He's a commissaire. With Amr Abdel Awi and Karim Kisseba is engineering. And me as the artist, I make this all by handmade paper. The total design all together, special the construction from Ali Amr Abdel Awi, Dr. Amr Abdel Awi, and Kisseba, and Karim Kisseba. We have a very, very good time in Italy, in Venice. We create discussion until make this big installation. And for me, the first time make huge artwork, more than 1,000 meter square, this all by paper. The title, this exhibition, the Biennale, the next 2002, the name the next. And the next is very, very interesting. And all the floors are salt also. And people go around the installation. Yes. This Egyptian Pavilion 2002. And this is my paperwork to mix media. I have textile from Bedouin, and also this some kind of palm tree wood with paper, with some image map. This 1 meter, 1 meter. This 2006, I think. At the same time, this Bedouin textile, handmade with linen, with different kind of paper, papyrus. And also I make mixing between different kind of paper like papyrus, amati, washi. I make everything mix. And paperwork, or not only as a technique, make a mix technique, but I make mix like culture, mix culture. When I use the washi, Japanese tradition paper, or amati, Mexican paper, American Latin civilization with papyrus, Egyptian culture. When I make mix between all this material, I feel I smell and I feeling too much deeper with this culture when I make dialogue in my work between all this kind of paper and technical. This 2 meters, 1.5 on canvas, I think 2013. I used also papyrus, different kind of paper. I make this through Egyptian revolution a little bit. And in Doha, in Gulf area, I am very, very interesting about Indian textile. And because in Gulf, all Emirat, Doha, Qatar, Kuwait, many Indian and Asian people used great textile. And I discovered textile when I am there. I live there, and I used it in my work. This work also different kind of paper and photo from very old manuscript. I used also manuscript image with paper, with papyrus, and this serial name Secret Book. This 1.5 meters on canvas. I have this Jordan project. I do this project with my wife, Kathy. Very bitch. She's a very great artist in Budapest, Hungarian. And she's my model in this time, 2015. And this transfer, a very special transfer with textile, with silk, with also on cotton paper. And I used, I do this work 2 meters and 65. This is washi paper. I do this work in Japan, in Kyoto, in the studio, Iba Kyoto studio. I use this also. Just 2 meters and a half and 2 meter 2 piece with 2 meters and a half, all different kind of paper, mixed media. This exhibition now, yes, now, until now, I have this in Cairo. This is a group exhibition, and I participate with this painting, all paperwork too. Yes, so, and the camera, this name, the gallery name. Isal and the camera. Yes, this is the old work with 2001 in Alexandria University, when I participated as an artist. I don't know how he got this work. Okay. This is, I do this work in Japan, in Kyoto, in Iba Kyoto studio. I used the Indian paper with Japanese paper, washi, and the papyrus. This 1 meters 55. This two, I do in with in a studio Iba Kyoto. Also this one. 2001-5. I do this work in 2009. This is the concept, 2 meters, 1 meters. I make different, very old paper and photograph with handmade paper and some painting. Yeah. This is my exhibition in Kuwait, Darat al-Funun. I do this exhibition 2015 or 16. I don't remember very well. But in Darat al-Funun, big installation and it's a great gallery, really. I make this circle. I have the exhibition all about circle hanging, and we are inside the circle. Everyone have a circle inside the circle. Book, memory, textile, and writing. I do everything inside the circles, paper circle, or same inside the Darat al-Funun in Kuwait. Yes, this is my exhibition in Kuwait and Darat al-Funun. Suad Hosni, she's a very famous actor, singer, dancer. Hi. I do this exhibition in London. Suad Hosni and this Janet Radi gallery. And Suad Hosni, she's suicide or crime until now secret, how she died in London. And I like the first show in this exhibition near her home in London. And for me, very successful and it's important exhibition for me. I love Suad Hosni a little bit in Egypt, like Marilyn Monroe, and all her life, very, very interesting life, very deep life, this actor. And when she died, this big secret until now. We didn't know how she died, who killed her, if she suicide or not. This is also a lot of questions about her life. And when we start the revolution in Egypt, also used Suad Hosni face, Suad Hosni, what she say in her song, and very, very important. You can find graffiti in Cairo, Suad Hosni also. I used graffiti, Suad Hosni in my painting after. This 1 meter, 1 meter, special technique. This is like 3-4 layers from tool and silk and the painting and photograph with paper too. This other concept, the water project, we have in Egypt, 1882, the England take Egypt. And I find the negative, very old negative, black and white in a studio, and this negative in glass negative. And I used print again with a special technique near lithograph, black and white. And I discussion about the war, the soldier go outside the country, like what happened in Iraq, what happened in Algeria, in Egypt, when some country, American or England or France, send soldier, young people to other country under freedom and under any concept, and after kill a lot each other or kill the country, and after say sorry. This is a discussion about the war and about the life of soldier, and all this black and white soldier from England, but very, very old negative. And I do a lot of technique, effect discussion, and I do also by pencil all this this big exhibition in Iraq, in Jordan, 2015. In Darat al-Funun, Soa Shuman and the Shuman Gallery. This is a big foundation, Shuman Foundation in Amman. This in Qatar, other exhibition I used always many technique: photograph with textile, print with painting, print with paper. I used like this a lot of layers. This exhibition too much layers, and this exhibition before ADC in America with Marisa, I make this exhibition there also, and very, very successful. This in America in ADC 2013. About soldier, about war, this negative, because a lot of family soldier, England soldier live in Egypt with family, with normal life, but not normal life, not normal situation. This other exhibition, and I used also photograph. These people carry here from Upper Egypt to the Nile, and I think that the concept, everyone, he carry a lot of things, and I find too much concept and too much idea with when I live and I stay with this worker when he carry this huge thing with this item, and I use the textile. This is Egyptian technical painting, photograph. I make big exhibition about this idea. Sorry, sometimes I can't explain very well with my language.
You're doing great. We are going so fast.
Yes,
have so much work to show. I'm making you speak very fast.
You can, yes, you can ask, you can question. This is from the last year, 1 year before. I used different type and different concept, or what the name, new. I try catch something with Nefertiti and Echnaton, but not tourist side, other side. And this one, 1.5 meters was 1 meter. This one from Nefertiti, Syria. I use the textile. If you see behind the papyrus with this Palestinian face, because this is used always. Palestinian use this this kind of textile, this paper. This in Sharjah exhibition, this big exhibition, different kind of portrait mixed between textile, painting, and papyrus. Yes, this exhibition, this in Sharjah Museum, 2016. This is the Binali book, Binali in Dubai, and I am happy because all this artwork, all these books, the collect now the main collection in Dubai. This all cotton, sacred book too. This too, connected with the book. This all the last Binali in Dubai, Dubai Binali. This too, yeah.
I wanted to show these because Mohammed does so many different things, and he does these beautiful book sculptures with paper.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, this is Dubai Binali. This my drawing. I use this animal, this tree, about 180 centimeters with 100. I make all this with circle and all animal, but you can see and you can feeling what behind this drawing. And this paper, this too, the cat, Egyptian cat, and this all paper, I do this in India, in Jaipur, all cotton paper, is a great paper I do by myself inside the factory, and I make drawing with cat, with animals. This two mix we are.
Mohammed, what medium are you using here?
Circle, black and white circle. But I used also a different kind of circle. I used the wood after the fire. I used kaffir wood and olive wood and some kind of wood people used for shisha here in Egypt. And very soft sometimes, very great. I can got to great powder, carbon powder from the wood. Yes, yes. And I can show you this technique because this is not only. I can. I use the when I make my drawing. I use this. I use this. I don't know. Yeah, if I think everyone know this one. This like silk by metal brush. And after drawing, I make like this. And very hard because paper more than 300 milligrams, 300 grams, and a very strong paper. When I use the metal brush with carbon, I can have this effect in the drawing. Yes, I can have this effect when I use the strong, because this paper, very, very strong paper, cotton paper. In India, have a great cotton paper. Very, very, very strong. So this is my, yes, this one, this now I am inside this mountain now. This is my landscape now. I can, but I try, I don't know if I can show you, but it's maybe difficult because the dark. But this mountain, this not normal mountain. If you look to this mountain, you have a stone. I have also, you have a building, you have a people. But people 100 years before, this is this mountain. Now I make my painting. You see, this is a wall inside the mountain. And the mountain, this mountain, a lot of layers. This means a lot of layer, a lot of history, a lot of people, a lot of lives before, too much life before. And this gives me a lot of energy now in my new painting until now. I work every day. This one from the mountain. Yes, this all this oil and acrylic. This from front of my studio. Yes, this too. I make a mix between paper, calligraphy with paper, with a special powder, oxide, use it. And some stone and powder from mountain, I use I make with glue, with also acrylic base, and I make a painting. I make my color, I do my color too. I try create my color. After I show you how I do this, some part. Yes, this is 2 meters one, and I have the original front of me. If you look, you find the transfer. I use the oil painting with transfer image inside, because this mountain have everything inside. If you look to this tree, I have a transfer tree on other layer and painting trees. And inside, if you look, you find some people inside and a lot of details inside the mountain. Yes, this is a painting tree and the transfer tree. Two together. Yes, I use the same. This is all details inside this painting. You find the manuscript, you find this people carry this food for horse, like this. Yes. This now, I have this now, this boat now in exhibition in big and the famous gallery, Art de Egypt, this foundation, and do exhibition everywhere in Egypt and outside too. And this is the first collaboration with Art de Egypt. And I have this work, this boot. I can explain a little bit. This boot, if you want to save, you use the boot or ship. Yes, you use it. But this my boot not safe, not any. You will see inside a lot of nail. This mean no safe. A lot of yes, I can't explain too much, but you can feeling is important. If you have a home, you feel safe inside the home, but no safe in home, no safe in boat, no safe. This means a very hard life. If everything, you can't find the safe easy. This is and this migration, when the people go from Africa to Europe or to America, used and die in the water, and all this concept inside this object. He try find paradise, or he's thinking the paradise outside the home, and he find and he died in the water, or everyone have a lot of story, drama, and I try find this this concept.
Yes, we can see this now with all the immigrants and people trying to escape,
yes.
And then all throughout history too. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yes. This front of my studio, when I make when I do my painting. This other thing, this my area, my studio inside the pottery area, and too much different kind of clay, and very interesting. I do a lot of sculpture, use the clay and the metal and the glass, and I will show you also different kind of this clay with handmade glass too. My friend is an artist, a technical also. He used glass, and I make mix between the clay with glass from his studio. And you see some very rough, all this like Siwa from spirit from Siwa building, and I used glass as a spiritual thing.
So Mohammed does many different things, and he supports the community. He does workshops, and so I'm showing some images here of some of his.
Yeah, this is the workshop with children in Dubai, and I do also with in Lebanon with children from Syria, and children from Egypt, Cairo, and different places. And I create also this in Lebanon, Syrian and some handicapped children. I learn how thinking by paper, how used natural from land, color, from dust, from clay, everything from land, and very interesting with the children. And I am a curator for Children Binali in Sharjah 2013, and is a very interesting work of children.
This is at the El Nafeza Center,
yes.
That Mohammed started. And this is an example of them making paper. And the
Yes.
women are
This
deaf and dumb.
Thomas here. Thomas, make a photo, maybe. Yes.
This
Because
is
now this is Kim. Kim
from
uh,
Korea.
Korea. Yeah.
Yeah, this was during the artist residency, and pictures of some of the people working.
Yes.
This
Artist.
this
Yes.
is our group, artists from all over the world.
Yes. 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 This is in Cairo Atelier Gallery, and they do a great exhibition after the workshop, and very special time. And very interesting because all come in from over the world by only organize and no any fund or sponsor or a lot of money or anything, only friendly, and everyone like and respect the work. That's very important.
This is Tommy from England, and I forget his name. He's from
Yes, this is this Sarantis from Greece.
From Greece, yes.
Yes, Sarantis, Greece. Yes.
Yeah. Mohammed knows people from all over the world.
In this time, especially in this time, Thomas, especially in this time, really communication, contact through the art. And after imagining the book, this big exhibition and workshop, 2002, in Alexandria Biblioteca, after I have this contact, and we are still have this communication, collaboration, sometimes do a lot of what exchange. Only the Corona time, this very bad year, and no too much contact, can't travel, and but this way, Zoom and or through Facebook, we have communication. But the really communication or meet each other, create together in same place, this other thing, really other feeling too. Yes. This my studio. That one, my studio now. I speak now from this studio.
Yeah, we're getting to the end here of the images I'm going to show. And next, Mohammed is going to give us a tour of his studio. And then this is the last picture of his technique.
Yes.
Right, and we can have him.
Paper. Yes, this is cotton paper with papyrus with different layers. I used this technique, and after dry, a lot of things. This paper.
Okay.
This now, yes, this secret book. Yes, this on canvas. I used image manuscript with paper.
Thank you so much, Mohammed. I'm going to
welcome.
I'm going to turn off the images, and now I'm going to ask Mohammed to give us a tour of his studio.
I try do this, and yes, and I can close the. I will so I will close. I will make. Do you think I return the photo because you can see like this? Okay, this better. Yes. Hello. Hello.
Oh yes, that looks good.
Yes. This is good now. You can see. Okay. This I can. This my studio, and as sorry, my studio very crowded, but I try find some artwork for show you. And wait, this is the glass with clay. This my glass with clay, and also clay with metal. Yeah. Sometimes I used aluminum or any kind of, and I use ceramic with paper too. This have ceramic with paper, and I used with glass and metal, this one. Tell me if clear or not clear only, because I can't exactly.
It's very clear. Yeah, we can see it.
Yes, this is from spirit from Egyptian museum. And this salt, I used the salt from Siwa, salt, and this is not finished, this project. I make like building, like this political with government concept. I use the salt installation in my installation. Now you can see maybe this is a great salt. I don't know if it's clear like this. Yes.
Mohammed, tell us about your the meaning of salt and why you use
yes. Salt have very connected with body. Also can take all bad energy out, and never anything can be animal or life inside salt. Salt can take everything inside. And salt also, a lot of ceremony use the salt. You tell me in Japan, and we have also in Siwa, cave salt, if you stay 5 minutes inside, you like wash your body from inside, use your soul. And I use the salt because also I have connected with Abdurrahman Naif. This is a very famous writer, Saudian, from Arab Saudi, and he have a novel, City Salt, or something like that, Mudun al-Malh. And this very important, and he is, in this novel, he speak about people in the Arab world, especially Saudi, before petrol, the life, the society, everything. This old book not allowed go inside Arab Saudi until very, only maybe last year, little bit, some accept some exhibition, book fair, accept his work. He can participate. But all life, and this is this writer, he died. And I also connected with this novel, with his idea, Abdurrahman Mani. I show you all this, my work, this paperwork, 2 meter. And you can have details, calligraphy with a lot of gold. I don't know. Please control me when you want to move, tell me. Tell me what, and you can ask, this my press for print. Here, other kind of work for paper. I make from all the paper, from all the wall, I make direct, paper. I take a copy from the old wall and make little bit design or something different. This is from very old wall, and the paper very strong, and all this color from natural, this color from the wall. Okay.
Okay, very nice.
And I show you the painting too. This is a portrait paper too. This 2 meter something. And I use the relief. This is special kind of paper too, like wood paper. I use the clay, I make this. And this about the Nile. in Egypt. I hope the 2 meter too. Relief. And here, 1 meter, 2 meter, I used like this. I use this like this, because this you don't have this photo for that and this you already make this. You show this painting and this other one.
Great, great. And
Okay.
Mohammed has more work upstairs.
Yes, I go now upstairs. This is the one gallery. I have other store, but I can't. I work a lot because I can't stay without work. The work for me is save me. This is my work. This is the last portrait. Make this. And this is a project about a lot of city, a lot of building damage. The last Beirut, Iraq, Baghdad, Jordan, Amman, Yemen. And this is spread from what happened in Middle East, Iraq, Yemen.
I think
you can see, if you see this city, it's a great city, and a lot of civilization, deep and stupid war damage everything, but still have gold, still have something. This means come again, like I say, like Icarus or like Vinnic. This come again from the fire and they come make a new life. And in Egypt, you know, the philosophy, oh, everyone die, he will come again. He will come again and in better life. And this is not means a very dark life or, no, I means also the better life come. Sure. I don't want to speak about Nagasaki or Hiroshima because you speak before about this a long time when we are in Romania, but the war, very, very bad, stupid thing. And
yes, I think Mohammed's work is very powerful, thinking of all the strife and war in the Middle East.
Thank you.
Thank you
will
so
find
much
it
for sharing.
Okay. Yes, this work is a city. The name. This not a lot of project, a lot of work like this work too. Not yet have exhibition or not yet show in Egypt or any place. I only wait. Maybe better situation. I can have a good exhibition with this different concept. And I think all my work inside one concept about the life, the place, and what connected, what means home.
Great. Thank you so much, Mohammed.
Welcome, Thomas.
Yeah, we got to see a lot.
Yes, okay. If any friend have any questions, please, my pleasure.
Okay, yes, let's open it up to questions. And Bethany, you've been checking the questions. So maybe if you want to start off by asking Mohammed some questions.
Yeah, thank you. Your work is absolutely gorgeous. So Faith was asking when you were showing some of your paintings, to clarify, you said that you use both oil and acrylic in the same paintings?
Yes.
Okay. And then she also wants to know, what's your preferred medium? I'm assuming that was in reference to painting, if you prefer acrylic or oil.
The feeling or the concept or the subject ask what kind of material. I can use in one painting, I can use the oxide only or acrylic with some paper. Normal, I don't use only one material. From young until now, I can't use only one oil color only or acrylic or pastel or soft pastel. I like mix. Also, when I cook, I don't like make only one potato only. No, I make a mix always. And if my wife hear me now, she know I mix everything. I like this cover.
You're making me hungry now. And we had a question: how has teaching and working with children affected your practice and your art?
Children give me more than I give them. Children give me a lot because also they very boring, very fast boring, and they need every time something new, some excited, and me too. And this is very good because I can't explain too much time. I can't use the one technique, and we must play with through art, collect like this. And for me, work with children, very, very special time. And I got more than I
yeah.
get.
From the pictures, it looks like you really enjoy working with them. How does philosophy influence your work? These are questions from Adoria. I kind of combined them all because they were related. She wants to know, how does philosophy influence your work? Are there aspects of theology and religion? And specifically, she says, did the effects of Arab Spring affect your work or your artist practice? And if so, was that conceptually or physically?
Yes, it's a very hard question. I think I do what I feel, connected what happened outside and what affect inside me. And when we have revolution, when we have some like this time, Corona, and what have everything affect, and sometimes you miss very much people, love, and a very hard time. And I find myself, I do a lot of the last like Kama Sutra as example. I use the negative what I feel. I don't make reflect what exactly or photo reflect. Yes, my time. Sometimes you make other thing what you miss, and do through revolution you can make great love, make like other thing, because people, when we go to the street, forget a lot of things, a lot of human thing too, and also when you feel lonely, you like very much do a lot of painting, human and natural, and everything, like you are inside your own paradise. And for that you can, the art, very, very important for me. When I create a lot of things, this feeling, I speak with my painting, I stay like this with my color, technique, like this. And my philosophy, do what you love, do what you like, create without too much thinking.
When you use manuscripts in your work, where are these texts taken from? Are they taken from any one specific set of books, or?
I study my magister manuscript, Yahya al-Wasiti, Maqamat al-Hariri. The name Maqamat al-Hariri, Yahya al-Wasiti. He is a great image, the great manuscript. And if you hear about Khalila Dimna, and this all about animal, and the animal speak together. This is I am lucky because when I study manuscript, I went National Library in Paris, have original, and also in Italy have original, and in America have original some manuscript. And I, when I saw this manuscript book, I feel how much great the paper, and I love after this paper because the paper very old paper effect and work with color, with tempera, or with this kind of color, and you can't see separate than the paper, and this mix together make a great effect, deeper than story. Or if you see also medicine or science manuscript, you love very much, and you can't understand what exactly is this machine, but you love because have history, have deep inside the time, inside yes, like 1,000 years or more.
So obviously Egypt has one of the richest history of art in the world. I saw that, you know, you had referenced like the bust of Nefertiti and whatnot. Does that influence your work very frequently? The Egyptian archaeology or ancient art?
Egyptian archaeology is very important for me, like knowledge archaeology too, like the layers and this feeling. When I catch something like this, as example, this archaeology from mountain, and I make this glass for make connected between this and this. And when I see this thin pottery, this archaeology for me gives a lot of means thing. And if I understand your questions, this only because maybe the first part from your questions not hear very good. That's all. I hear about Egyptian archaeology.
Oh, I had just been leading up that throughout the world, you know, art and archaeology from Egypt is just well renowned. It's kind of it's like it's kind of like the top tier. It's like the goal for many archaeologists is to go and work in Egypt. I mean, they have even a specific field of Egyptology. It's so specific. Now also, do you blow the glass yourself? Do you shape the glass yourself, or are those found pieces of glass that you incorporate in your sculptures?
I do a different kind of glass, technique glass like this, because I use the recycled glass. But this glass inside my pottery, the last by mouse. This other technical profession near my studio, and he's a great. He do this inside my work, in how I want. He do it, and very useful for me.
And then Adoria is asking, and I am very curious to hear the answer to this too. She says, I know there is a history of mainly Western countries taking art from Egypt. Many pieces have still not been returned. How do you feel about this? Would you want these pieces to be repatriated?
Not all, but because I like very much when I went to America, Metropolitan or Louvre or everywhere, I find Egypt everywhere, and very good presentation is great with light. We have a lot, and Egypt everywhere. This is very powerful for us too. I think, especially this legal piece, when the legal piece goes out in this kind of museums, I feel very special feeling inside me, and is great also. People know Egypt from a great site.
Yeah, because I can't remember the name of him. I think it's Hawass. But I know there's someone in Egypt that is making, that is trying very hard to get, in particular, stolen pieces of Egyptian artifacts back to Egypt.
Yeah, some piece only this not legal way. I think it may be back, but I think in normal most inside the big museum like Louvre, Metropolitan, and a lot of big museum, national museum in over the world, legal, and I think very important and very interesting. It's better there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and then Christina, this is more of a comment. She says, I'm happy to have found this online event. Your artworks are great and meaningful. I hope to see them live one day.
I hope. Welcome.
Very great, everybody. And nice questions. And Mohammed, it's really great to hear from you and to see your work.
Thank you very much. Do you think, do you want I show you how I create some paper, or no time, or tell me? I don't know. I think
sure.
all artists, or what you like.
Sure, sure. I just sent a link to a video of you making paper. So yeah, everyone can look at that, and it's very interesting.
Okay, good for me too. Yes, because really you collect a great image. I don't have this all together. I use it your file. I used it to my students.
I just found them all on the internet.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy.
Does anyone else have any final questions or comments?
John
Yes.
Pacheco says inspirational and thank you. Elmer is suggesting maybe an exhibition at the Mount someday. And Adoria wants to know, how do you incorporate personal history into your work?
How what?
Sorry, I know that was kind of rapid fire. Adoria is asking, how do you incorporate your personal history into your work? And who are some artists or philosophers you are influenced by?
Very nice. Okay.
So your own personal life, do you put that into your work?
What?
Your personal life, do you?
Yes.
Do you include that in your work?
I can't understand what it means. Personal life and my. I teach.
Does your art reference things that you've experienced personally in your life?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, everyone, I think this has been a long event, and I'm going to let Bethany close out. And Mohammed, thank you so much again.
Thank you very much, Thomas, and everyone. I hope we can meet in Egypt. My area, Old Egypt, Old Cairo area, very historical area, is a great place, and I prepare for residency for all, and we can create a lot of things. Use the ceramic, pottery, paper, painting, natural, everything. And also in Siwa, because Siwa Oasis is a great place, and I have small land there, and I like very much to invite all artists from all the world come to Cairo and Siwa. I hope.
I would absolutely love to do that sometime.
Welcome. I hope
we gotta fix the coronavirus in America first.
Yes, but Siwa, no any corona, never corona until now.
Yeah.
Because this oasis and have salt, and if you're swimming inside the salt lake, you can't imagine. It's a great feeling, and protect yourself.
That sounds amazing.
Yes. Yes.
Well, anyway, again, as Tom said, thank you so much for your time and sharing your art and your practice with us. And just to wrap up, I just wanted to announce that to save the date on November 8th, we're going to have another event. The topic is still to be determined, but it will be decided by the end of the week, hopefully. And okay. I think that's it.
Thank you very much.
I'm not very good at wrapping things up.
Thank you
so much, Mohammed. Thank you so much, everybody, from joining us from all over.
Yes. Merci.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome anytime to Egypt.
I'd love to.
Merci.
Okay. Thank you all, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Arigato, monsieur.
Everyone stay healthy, stay safe.
Thank you for putting this together, Tom. Thank you, Bethany. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
No problem. Tom did most of it.
Okay. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Salam. Bye.